It's like the breadcrumbs of who you are, what your business does. We need to put a face to the name that we use when we're reaching out with our messages, after all. There's a reason why even small businesses are starting to post content online, even though none of them have the numbers to actually monetize off the Adsense. And that's what we're gonna discuss in these next few minutes, the reasons why that is the case. One that you'll probably see at a glance when you see me talking now if you're running a one-person business, meaning that you're the one person that's doing all of the marketing, sales, the fulfillment and the advertising and everything possibly included. Meaning that you're the one that actually has to go out and talk to people, get them on sales calls, discuss the problems with them and see how you can tackle them together and see if your business has a solution that can actually help. Now, what if you don't have the social skills? What if you're actually really bad on camera and have never done even any kind of public speaking in your life? Add to that someone that has never used social media before even starting this business and being socially inept for most of their life, and you get my life story. But forcing yourself to be on camera and putting yourself out in those ways chips away at that mental barrier that you may have for it and helps you be more flexible, be more relaxed so you can actually think on your feet in the next few sentences and make a conversation happen, which actually helps in sales calls, reaching out to people and just being a social butterfly of sorts. I don't even fully stick to my script these days. I just look at the main points, get a gist, and then riff off the rest. It helps when you're doing it that way so you can have a pleasant chat on a video call with a new prospect. Another one is that when you have a solid online presence of, well, there's 120 videos-ish at this point on the channel. When there is that much content online, whenever anyone goes to check out the link of your channel, they have almost any topic that they might be curious about and hear you discuss it. They'll have a full picture of who you are and feel a lot more reassured when they're actually discussing something with you. It's not like you're going anywhere with 120 videos online. I think it's just an authentic way of putting yourself out in the world and someone can see a lot of different aspects to who you are. I've had a fair number of people that ended up as clients and that was the answer that they gave when I later asked them on, okay, but why did you go with me? And that was one of the answers that they gave. They checked out my channel online, like the type of person that I seem to be, and said, hey, let's work together. You don't have to spend as much time building that connection and trying to establish some rapport. You don't seem like someone shady with an anime PFP and a weird username that might disappear in the blink of an eye. You're just you. And we have a much easier time trusting someone when everything is pretty much transparent about them. For me, in my case as a video editor, they just check if what I create is something that they do want to create, and we go off from there. And last but not least, while still a pretty powerful tool, it may not be as widely applicable as it would be in my case, since my video business is about editing. I go to creators and business owners and offer to handle their post-production side of things by taking what work that they have online and creating samples and little test bits out of it. That means that when I go a little flashy on my own online videos, I can take that and show it to maybe a creator that likes having their video effects a little more prominent and say that as a show of competence. Or if it's more of a story-oriented video, then I can create one that is similar to that, but using me as the subject, and then go on and use that one. And then just assemble together an all-around assortment of different sales assets that I can use later on in the future. It won't be as transferable in other fields, but I'd say that the medium of video is going to be helpful in almost any business that you might see yourself in. It will just depend on how you execute it that way. Might just take a little more experimentation, a little more trial and error than you might have expected before, but with that I think we've talked plenty. And I'm gonna see you in another video after you check out the business newsletter that I have in the description. Okay, last plug, that is final, and bye!